Hey there, I'm Sean Collins. I'm the esports reporter with the Dallas Morning News. I cover OpTic Texas and the Dallas Fuel. I've been doing so for about 2 years now, sans the OpTic stuff. I've been covering that since the merger, but I covered Envy before that. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Auto Tac Sprint. That's obviously been a super heavy topic between Call of Duty League pros right now, is whether or not they should be able to use Auto Tac Sprints, that mechanic in Call of Duty Vanguard competition, or whether it should be gentleman's agreement, G8 as they like to call it. Before I get too into the nitty gritty, let's just go straight into that. So before I get too crazy into the discussion, I should discuss what Auto Tac Sprint even is, because there might be some of you that still don't know. So that is a setting in Vanguard, and it was also in Modern Warfare, that allows for you to go straight into your tactical sprint, which is faster than the normal sprint, which allows for you to have a better slide canceling and movement around the map, and helps you get better timing in getting to good spots on the map in game modes like Search and Destroy and Hardpoint. So that's a setting. If you go over in Vanguard to controller, gameplay, and then down here you'll see automatic sprint. You can have it off. You can have it at automatic sprint, so you only have to press your joystick down once, or you only have to press your joystick forward to start sprinting. And then you can do automatic tac sprint. You just press forward on your joystick, and then it's just going to go straight to tactical sprinting, and that's just where it is. Now I'm also going to show you what it looks like in the game. So this is what it looks like actually in Vanguard. So this is just normal walking. If you're running around like this and this is how you're playing, I recommend not doing that anymore. This is sprinting right here. This is tac sprinting right here. So if you have automatic tac sprint on, you're just going to go straight to this without having to press your button down twice or having to press your joystick down twice. And that's kind of where the dilemma comes in. Do you value not having to use as many controllers or have as much stress on your thumb, or do you want to make sure it's as competitive as possible and give players like Shotzzy or a BZ the chance to really outshine other players with their movement? That's kind of where the dilemma is in this whole argument. Alright, now that we've kind of gone over what Auto Tac Sprint is and how it can impact the game, I'll get a little bit more into it. So if you want to subscribe to the Dallas Morning News, you can do so here, right here. It's super cheap right now. It's really good deals. And you can subscribe to the DMN Esports channel. You can see past videos are uploaded here, as well as some kind of featurey things, and you'll consider to see more. But this kind of Auto Tac Sprint was more, revived when Sensor tweeted these things right here. It was a thing in Modern Warfare. Shotzzy told me that the Dallas Empire started using Auto Tac Sprint, and then once the whole league started using it, everybody kind of had some sort of understanding or another argument of whether it should be in the game, and ultimately decided to GA Auto Tac Sprint. So that was a big deal in Modern Warfare, and looks like that's being talked about now again with Vanguard. The biggest discussion that Sensor had was that players are gonna, have sore thumbs by having to press in their joystick over and over and over again, just the tac sprint, when there's a setting in the game that can make it so that nobody has to do that. Nobody has to maybe use as many controllers. I know Shotzzy said he can use up to 5 controllers in a season, and that Crim6 went through like 20 or something. That's what Shotzzy said. But anyways, that could help out, and could also help with carpal tunnel. These are all things that they're claiming. I don't know the math on it, but if pros are having, sore thumbs because they're having tac sprint, then you're having to ask the question of whether or not they should use it. On the flip side, it makes it so that guys with really great movement, like Shotzzy and Abizi, don't necessarily get to flex their movement as much as they would in the past, because Auto Tac Sprint really changes the game. And something that Shotzzy mentioned to me that I think maybe goes a little bit under the radar is that Auto Tac Sprint completely changes how everything within Call of Duty is played. Just because if everybody has Auto Tac Sprint on, it means that the timings to get to certain spots on the map in Search and Destroy or Hardpoint are going to be faster, and it's going to completely change how the maps are played. And that could change some things and make it more difficult or make it more complicated. Shotzzy personally would like to see Auto Tac Sprint GA, just because he has great movement in the game, and he doesn't want people to be able to catch up because of a setting in the game. He wants people to be able to work for it the same way that he does. And, obviously, Crim6 throws in a little bit of silliness here with his own tweet that's kind of funny. But this is, the whole discussion that's been going on, and you can check out my article. The link will be in the description.